Hello everyone. A couple of weeks ago I introduced you to a project I was working on to put a camera on the back of a race quad that actually rotates as the quad rotates forward in flight. Well, it's been a while since I've had that project going because when I plugged in the camera, one of the boards did not function. I got a hold of RunCam, who replaced the board for me, and I just barely got it installed. The front board is too big to mount where I wanted it, so I had to move the camera out front. The transmitter, the video transmitter that's usually located back here, is now taken up with an XT60 plug, and so I had to move it out. So I put it on top of the quad, and so I built this protection, 3D printed protection for the transmitter, and this is antenna and the antenna holder. So that's the final build. And I also added one feature. I'm going to plug this in and turn it on. I'll let it arm. There's not a lot of room in this quad for extra gear, so I have a power distribution board, the flight controller, the RunCam Split 3 that operates the back camera, and the RunCam Split 3 that operates on the front camera. And that way I can get high definition video coming out the front and also out the rear. And so once it arms, the camera will rotate with the ground, and you can see that actuates just fine. But now I've got it on a switch, so if I flip the switch, it now doesn't rotate, and it'll just stay pointing straight out the back. So whether or not that'll be useful, we'll see when we get into flight whether that's useful. I think that does it for the explanation of the quad. I think it's time to go and fly it. Let's go.
Here we are at the field. This is the reverse facing camera. The quad is on a table right now, and I'll take off and then we'll go around the course. I divided the screen into 4 sections. The top left is the front-facing camera with the stabilization on. The lower left is the rear-facing camera with stabilization on. The right top is the front-facing camera with stabilization off, and the lower right is the rear-facing camera with stabilization off. What you should see is when I make a forward movement, like right there on the lower left panel, you'll be able to see the balance leads to my battery come in view, but the horizon stays level, versus the bottom right where the camera ends up pointing into the sky more. And so the object of the tilting camera design was to keep the horizon level so that you could see things behind you as you make a more aggressive forward movement. All in all, I think this project was a complete success. I've done something new that I've never done before, and it looked like it all worked. See ya. Bye.